Hey guys, what's going on? It's back to school week, as usual. This week is basically going to be all back to school videos, except Friday. August favorites up Friday. But yeah, so this video today is going to be about, well, my organizational tips for you guys that I have carried with me throughout middle school, throughout high school. I'm usually not really one to be like a really kind of bookwormy person that like has to just cram and study every night of my life. I'm just not that kind of a person. And also I did my makeup for you guys today. It's kind of like a pink smoky eye kind of look, but I will put that on my blog and on my BEAUTYLISH, so stay tuned for that. But or it probably will already be up there. I'm not quite sure yet. This video is basically just going to be tips and stuff that I've taken with me over the years. And yes, I apologize for my bra showing through my tank top because, you know, I know you're supposed to wear a nude bra underneath. I know. I don't have a nude bra. I will get a nude bra, okay? I love back to school. It's my favorite time of year because it's like you're so excited to like, it's something new and exciting and fun and happy and yay. Oh, how kidding that was. But yeah, I just love this time of year. I love shopping. I love, you know, just getting myself organized and all set and everything. So I'm going to share my tips that I've taken, like I said, I've taken with me over the years, middle school and high school, now in college. And, you know, let me know you guys' tips because, you know, I just have always do these every single year. The first thing I do, well, I'm doing this year. I usually don't. I usually have every subject in a binder like this. You guys can see. I usually have it each class in a divider and have like a pocket divider and just have loose leaf paper in there and notes on the top and yeah. But after this past year in college, I discovered that spiral notebooks are a lot better to have because they're a lot handier in taking notes than just taking loose leaf paper out of a binder and papers everywhere and everything everywhere. So for college, I recommend spiral notebooks. I know in middle school and high school, they're like, no spiral notebooks or we'll cut your balls off. It's like, oh my god, okay, I guess I'm not getting notebooks for high school then. One of my history teachers scared the crap out of me. She's like, I will make you leave it outside. I will throw those away. And I was like, okay. I'm going to get some loose leaf paper. This is how I'm going to be keeping my stuff organized this semester. I don't know how long it's going to be this organized for this long because I do get bored with the way I organize, so I like to change it up a lot. But like I said, this is my binder. You probably already saw this. It's just a purple one. I got this from Staples last year, and I also got a couple other ones too. But like I said, using spiral notebooks and is a lot handier than having a binder for each class, which is what I did, but that's just my personal opinion. And of course I have my planner in here, and the way I organize my planner is that I keep, well, this is just like a course list part. I always keep a clip at the month that I'm going to be starting school. So mine's set at September. I start school on the 4th. So then I just highlight the days I have classes, which is I highlighted in blue. I keep everything organized by highlighter. So pink is birthdays and when I'm hanging out with my boyfriend. Orange is when I'm with my friends. Highlighter, the yellow is for important events, green is for events, and blue is for school. So that's how I can keep track on like a calendar like this. I love doing it this way. I've always done it this way since middle school. And then in the inside, I always keep another clip from when the month starts to whatever week I am on. Like and also I like to write the names of my classes ahead of time. I like to do this a month ahead of time. So I have math and psych on Monday, and I also Tuesday, and also on Thursday, so I just kind of write that, and I kind of do that for till my schedule changes, and then I write in the new classes, so like each week is going to say math and psych, and same until October too, but when it changes, it's going to be English and communication, so I just do that for Monday and Wednesday. And that's how I keep organized. I love using highlighters for like the days of the week to keep track of like homework assignments and studying and God knows what else. So I like to keep a key up here. I have not done one yet because I haven't decided what color is going to be for assignments due the next day, which one's going to be for studying, which one's going to be for like a project or a paper that's going to be due in like a month or whatever. But I do like to highlight the name of the class or highlight the assignment and whatever color it's going to be. So if it's due the next day, let's say I'll put it in pink. If it's due a month from now, I'll put it in blue. If it's due if I have to study for a test, I'll put that in orange. You see what I mean? Like, that's how I like to keep organized. So I know that if, like, I don't have something that's due for a month, I don't necessarily have to start on it, like, that night if I have a lot of homework already. I can just wait a couple days or a day or two. But I do highly recommend that you do get head starts on papers and projects and everything that you're assigned. I do wait till the last minute sometimes. It's how I used to do it in high school, and that's how I, like, used to get kind of like C's. Bad, Sammy. Bad, bad, bad. But I do recommend you get a head start on everything, even though you're like, oh, well, True Blood's gonna be on tonight. I don't feel like doing it. No, get a head start on that project before you watch True Blood. Or even, if it's as little as writing your name on the paper, then do it. Like, you know, just get yourself started, because, you know, once you push it off to all the way to the end, near the, like, a week before it's due, or a day or a night before it's due, then you're going to be cramming, and then you're going to be stressing, and it's just a mess, because I've done it, I've been there, I think we've all been there. It's like, so nerve-wracking, oh my god. Next things I do recommend is, like I said, spiral notebooks. I have one for my math class, and then I have one for my psychology. I can't fit both the notebooks in the rings, that's why this is like this. I'm going to be writing my notes in each of these, so then I could just study off of the notebook. So if one day if I have an exam and I don't have we're not going to have class right after, I'll just take this with me and I'll study or whatever. And then I also have back here, I have my folder. You guys probably have seen this. And I do like to keep organized. You know how when you have a 2-pocket folder like this and you want it for like 2 classes or 3 or whatever, and you write it at the bottom, but then you decide later on that you either want to change it or you're going to use it for a different class. That's why I love Post-it notes. I have these cute Hello Kitty Post-it notes. I don't know where I got them from. I don't have any more. I want to get more though. I like to stick a Post-it note on each side and just write the name of the class. So then if, like, I don't have math and psychology anymore, I can cross it off and write reading communications. So this will be reading, this will be communications, whatever doesn't fit in the binder or doesn't have holes, I could just shove in here. Pencil pouch. Pencil pouches are very, very important because, you know, your whole life for school is in here. And mine is basically packed to the brim. My sister gave me a couple pencils because I just realized I didn't really have any, and I'm taking math, so that's kind of bad. But yeah, definitely, I have to recommend the most. You have whiteout at all costs, and pens and pencils the least. If not, one or the other, because, you know, you don't want to be that kid that's like, oh, can I have a pencil? Can I have a pencil? Do you have a pen? Do you have a pen? My kitty's here. Say hi, Luli. She said hi. You know those kids in school or high school that are like, you know, they come to school and they think they're so gangster and thug or whatever, and they're like, can you have a pen? Do you have a pencil? Can I borrow a pencil? Can I borrow a pen? And they never give it back, or they just do that every single day. That's just the most annoying thing in the world to me, because, you know, like, if you don't have the audacity to not only come to school, but not bring a notebook or a folder or something with you, and you have to bum it off the kids and bum it off the teachers, and them giving you their stuff that they paid for with their own money, and you don't have the audacity to go to the fucking 99-cent store and get yourself your own pack of pens or a notebook, then you, my friend, are a freaking retard. I'm sorry. I just have to say that because I can't stand those kids in high school, or the ones that ask for gum all the time. You have a piece of gum? I'll be your best friend. I'll be your best friend. No. I always said no. I was like, no, get the fuck away. This is my gum. I paid for it. You want your own gum? Go buy your own pack. That's simple as enough. It's really harsh and mean, but in high school and middle school, you know, you kind of have to be that way, because people will walk all over you and think, oh, yeah, well, I can copy off her, or I could take her shit. Like, people were always like, oh, can I see your homework, copy off it? I'm like, no. No. Like, you have to be that way, because people will, you know, and that's plagiarism, too. So I'm just throwing that out there. Little thing for you. Sorry, it was kind of mean, but it's the truth. Like, if you just can't be prepared for class, then what are you doing with yourself? Like, really? 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 Do you hate school that much you have to bum crap off of people? The agony. I keep mine in a nice little pencil pouch like this. Sometimes, I had my bigger Victoria's Secret pink one, but I decided I'll use a tiny one. Also, for tests and quizzes, we have, let's say you're in a, well, I was in medical terminology last year when I was going to be a medical assistant, but I changed. I used, like, this much in 3 chapters. Like, that's how many note cards I had. But these are really, really helpful to help you memorize and study the words and the definitions for vocabulary class, English, math, science, whatever you need to, you know, learn things for it. Like, these are amazing. I will probably be using these for psych, maybe? Or, math? I don't know if I'm going to be able to use these, but I think I might use them for psych if we have to learn words and stuff, because I'm really bad at studying words and organizing. Really bad. I know. Pet peeve. And also, last thing I just want to say, always carry a calculator with you. It does not matter if it's scientific or not, just in case, because, you know, sometimes in those science classes or whatever, you have to do calculations, and if you don't have a calculator and they don't have and your teacher doesn't provide calculators for you, then, you know, you're kind of on your own. And if you're in a school that's like, oh, no cell phones in class, like my school was, and you can't use your calculator on your phone. Also, ladies, if you do want to bring a makeup bag in your school bag to school with you, that is your choice and yours alone. I do like what Pink Sparkles did say in her video, that you know, her back to school videos, that she's like, I don't really carry makeup because I don't feel like it's necessary, because you're at school to learn, which is a really good point, because you are at school to learn. And I used to be one of those girls in high school to be like, fuck school, I'm gonna put on my lip gloss, I'm gonna check my face. Now I'm not really like that. I mean, I will check my face like once in a while to make sure I don't like look oily or my eye makeup is still on. My cat is playing with the string outside my door. Ladies, last thing I do want to say, you know, carry your womanly necessities in your school bag. I know a lot of girls do carry, you know, their womanly supplies. Duh. I usually only carry it when it's around that time I know it's gonna happen, or like I have it, but I do recommend you carry these all the time, because you never know. And you know, if someone asks you, if like another girl asks you, hey, do you have a pad or a tampon or whatever, you know, give it to them, because you know, we gotta help all of our girls in this world, you know? Like, you're gonna let them bleed to death in class? Oh my cripe, that would be so horrible. I hope that never happens to anyone. My cat is a rambunctious little fuck. Lucille! Lucille! Run away! She's so obnoxious. I hope you guys like this video. This is just my organizational stuff. This is what I do to stay organized. Sometimes it does change though, depending on like my mood and how many classes I have, or like how the class is, because I know I used to have a class that last semester that we barely took any notes in. All the notes we had to take were at home, and you know, it was basically all lectures and participation. I hate participation. I hate it. I really, oh god, that is something else I really hate about school, though. When they're like, oh, well, you're gonna have some of your grades gonna be for participation. And if you're someone that's like me, that's kind of shy and doesn't really like to talk in class, then, you know, that sucks, because then that makes your grade go down. I hope this helped you guys in some way. This is how I stay organized. Tomorrow's video will be what to wear to school. So, that can apply to, you know, you guys if you're in middle school, high school, college, but, you know, according to your school's dress code, you know, we'll change it up. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all. Bye. Back to school week day 2. Woo!